Hey!
Hey, it's Monday, and today we're fixing what happens if you live the low life a little bit, a little bit too long. So Jonathan came to see me today, and his car is kind of low, and he has this awesome downpipe, and I already repaired it. I had to put this new flex pipe in right here because the other one looks something like this. Oh! Wah 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 wah. I'm too low. Anyway, and while I'm busy slaving away fixing Jonathan's car, he's finding extra race bushing from my old car to steal and put on his car.
Yep. Make it go faster, bud.
Well, at least I won't have to breathe. Hey! At least I won't have to breathe exhaust fumes now when we're driving around because it'll go to the back. So I fixed it mostly for my own selfish reasons. I'm not sure I ever mentioned it, but my car runs on a 16-volt battery. So it lasts the whole time that I race it, and then I charge it between the rounds. So every once in a while, just to make sure my battery doesn't go dead, you know, since I haven't obviously raced it in a while, I just kind of keep it under the charge. That way, my battery will be ready to go whenever I need it. But I've been driving it in and out of the shop every day now that it's running again, so that kind of keeps the battery ready to go as well. But yeah, if you look down here, you'll notice there's just totally like no alternator or no belt. I actually lost a race one time. I was racing the Honda car, and I got up to the line and did a burnout, and my alternator belt flew off. And then I tried to make the pass anyway, but as my battery died, it started to misfire because it didn't have enough energy to make the spark, and I didn't win. But that sucked. That's a stupid way to lose a race because of an alternator. So after that, I took it off and I never ran an alternator again. I just switched to 16 volt, which gave me like fantastic spark. And you don't have to worry about the alternator physically being there or a belt breaking. Seriously? That's freaking ridiculous. Yeah. Well, now you can go in the carpool lane like every day.
I know. I got a Panda sitting in there. We're good.
That's definitely a high occupant vehicle. Tell me that's your like Halloween costume.
It is.
Yes! Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait until you actually wear that thing. Oh man. Say hi to Panda, everybody, since he's been gone for a few weeks.
What's up, guys?
Oh my goodness, that is so funny.
I'm gonna be a Dapper Panda.
Dapper Panda. Woo! That's cool.
Here, I'll model it for you real quick. Modeled it for Richard. Hey!
That's so freaky, dude. Dude, you look kind of like my shirt. Like, look. Ta-da! That's ridiculous. And you know what would even be funny is if you had a helmet that looked like that, so you could be.
That would be so
you
cool.
could be in the race car.
Panda.
With the Panda helmet.
Yeah. Let's even get one like painted Panda.
Oh man.
That'd be awesome.
Okay, so I cut out that section so I could fit the seat in. But, you know, like, I'm not, like, super happy with how it came out. Can you see it back there? Like, I just kind of had to slot it so that the pole would go through. There's not really any other way for that to happen. But it just, you know, I wish there was just, like, a way to poke a clean hole through it, but that's the best we could do. Oh, sure. Let's go for a ride. I'll just hop in the back seat. No problem. No. Oh, no. Oh. That is a lot of effort to get into a back seat that I'm never gonna use. But I'm in. And so is my back seat. It's kind of nice back here. Plush, I can maybe just like curl up and just take a nap. Realistically, nobody will probably ever use this because once I put this front seat in here, there's not going to be any way to get to the back. But the class I run is called Forced Induction Sport, which is a street class, and you have to have all your seats and all your interior. But I have to admit, it's kind of fun having, you know, this is the first time I've had an EK Civic, and it's kind of nice having all the interior in and just being like a stock car. I mean, this is just like the kind of car, if I went and bought one today on Craigslist, I'd just drive this around. And it just feels kind of cool knowing that I could put that much horsepower in something that's just exactly like a street car. Try to get out of here. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. Woo. Woo. Gosh, the struggle when you can't find sunglasses, but you find this one random pair that somebody probably left here a while back. Woo! I guess it's an appropriate color for riding in this car. It's like the only pair I could find. I'm gonna get my money back if I need to. There's like no risk in buying a car like that cheap. This thing is awesome. It's way quieter now with the silencer in. Later, dude. And you said they have like a few different preset like tunes that have different target boosts?
Yeah, so I can pick all the maps right here.
Oh, dope. Okay.
So, but the thing is though, this is map 0 is a stock map.
Right.
1 is 3 pounds over, and I think I gotta look on the website which one's which.
Okay. So we'll Google that and let it.
Yeah.
We'll figure
and
it
so,
out.
supposedly
Make a poll maybe on each one. How long does it take to change each one? It's real quick.
instantaneous.
Instant. Okay, dope. Dang, that feels a lot better. More boost is always good. So that's it. That's the magical turn the boost up device.
Yeah. So it plugs up, so it connects it connects to one side of the map sensor, like to the signal side, and
Okay.
it stops the signal and gives
Just
me
tricks it, like
just
it
tricks it
resends
over.
a different signal, and then it like ups the boost control, obviously.
Yeah, it just ups the boost.
Bad in the heat, we're making a little less horsepower than the other day, but I mean it is like super hot right now, so I think the heat exchangers are just all warmed up. But we made 270 horsepower and maybe 240 torque. So that's our baseline, and now we're about to turn it up. Damn, dude, that's crazy.
So
That went up a lot from 265 in the heat to let's zoom in a little, to 295 and 263 torque. That's 23 torque and 25 horsepower just with 3 extra pounds.
it's reading, it's a flat line 10 pounds across the board when it hits peak.
Make sure we're in sport mode. Yep. First gear. Set up the dyno. We're liking the jb4. jb4 ended up being super awesome. I'd recommend it. I think I need to get one of these jb4s for my BMW. Catch can lines. Okay, so catch can lines. I got that catch can the other day that I showed you guys, but I've been trying to figure out how to hook it up, like whether I wanted to get a new valve cover and weld like a couple fittings coming off the front and then going into the dash 10s that are already kind of existing on this catch can. But then I thought about it, and I really like my big huge dash 16 that I have coming off the back here. You can see that big one right there. So I thought, well, if I just flip this around and stick it this way, I can just cap off those other ones. And then I found this amazing thing. Somewhere stashed in all my stuff, I had a weld-on -16 fitting. So that is the size that goes to the other side of my line. So what I was thinking now is I'll just block off all those other ones, and I could weld this one on like right here, and voila. I was able to get that drilled, cleaned, and fitted perfectly, so now I just need to like turn the welder on and get welding on this thing. But it looks pretty nice sitting in there. If you guys haven't ever welded aluminum, it makes like an amazing buzzy noise, so you guys are about to see that right now. Aluminum is like the funnest thing you could ever weld once you get the hang of it. It just looks awesome, it melts like butter and drops little perfect dimes. It makes you feel like a great welder. It is good stuff. Oh, also, you might have noticed I cleaned it with glass cleaner. Glass cleaner has like ammonia, and it seems to clean the aluminum the best of anything I've ever used other than aluminum cleaner. That's all she wrote. Welded and done. Now my catch can is ready to go on the car. Alright, so that worked pretty nice. Once I put the strap down here, it'll hold it like straight in there. And I'm just going to buy some -10 caps to cap off those 6 little outlets. If they become like in the way, I'll just cut them off and weld them shut, basically. So yeah, I like the way that looks. I didn't really want to change my valve cover to get the breather on there. And that is definitely some substantial, you know, crankcase ventilation with the -16 right there. So alrighty. Alright, well, made some progress. That's good. We got a few things, you know, checked off on the list this week. Car's a little bit closer. Got to dyno that Q50, which is pretty cool. Made some more horsepower. And, you know, like every little step I get closer on this, it makes me happy because there's just so many things left that I got to just keep tackling them one at a time. So, depending on my workload tomorrow, I'll be in here doing some more stuff, but I'll show you guys all that on the next one. I think it's good enough for this week. Go ahead and end it there, but thanks for tuning in, and you know, see you guys next time.